Hey ghouls, it is Saturday, July 23rd, which is marking 100 days until Halloween. So I thought in order to celebrate, why not go out and do a little bit more of Halloween hunting? So I'm actually headed out to Monroeville again today. This is kind of like a very last minute, I have a little bit of time, let's run out there real quick type of deal. So I do have a return to make at Bath & Body Works. I'll get into that later. But I wanted to also hit up Home Goods again for sure. I have been seeing so many people posting all their pictures, and I'm sure at this point that they have so much more on their shelves than they did the last time that I was there. And I'm gonna go to At Home, Marshall's, and yeah, Bath & Body Works, obviously. I think I'm actually gonna make this into like a whole weekend vlog. We have a few plans going on tonight and tomorrow, and just figured I would kind of bring you along for all of that. So I've never done this before, but I think I'm gonna do a little outfit of the day, just kind of putting myself out there, really like trying to increase my self-confidence here by putting myself in outfits that I've been wanting to wear that I just haven't had enough courage to do so. I suffer a lot with body dysmorphia and just self-confidence issues in general. So part of me healing and growing and learning to love myself is just kind of putting myself in outfits that I always want to wear, but I never do. Partly because I don't know. So I decided to put an outfit on that I normally wouldn't wear today. I am honestly so sick of hiding my body and being uncomfortable just because I don't feel good about it. In the summer, I'm constantly in jeans and leggings and stuff like that, and I suffer through the heat. And I am very heat intolerant, so I'm done doing that. Anyways, just wanted to do a quick view of what I'm wearing today and get on the road because it's getting hot and the stores are already open. I wanted to be there like right as they were opening, but you know how that goes sometimes. So yeah, I got my trick or treat mug from Ray Dunn. It has some coffee, iced coffee, and I ended up finding some of that pumpkin pecan waffle skinny syrup. It is so good. It's very pecany. Anyways, really good. Got my sunnies and my hat, and I am wearing a short sleeve shirt, which is something I normally don't do either. I always have like quarter length shirts on or whatever. And I'm also wearing a skirt, which may be hard to see, with my little witch bag and some boots. So yeah, that's the outfit of the day. I do have a necklace from Ita Love with the owl and the lantern on it. It's supposed to be the Hermit, like tarot card. And nothing would be complete without my allergic reaction to the medicine I was prescribed for my poison ivy. Woohoo! I've had poison ivy for like a month now. Actually, I got poison ivy like a little over a month ago. They gave me medicine. I had a worse reaction to the medicine than what the poison ivy was. So I'm still suffering with some random shit all over my arms. So if you like see anything, I swear I'm not diseased. I just had a really bad allergic reaction. And that's the first time that I've ever had poison ivy in my whole 35 years of being on this earth. Crazy. Anyways, let's get the fuck on the road. So I really need to find like a mount that I could put my camera, or my phone is what I've been recording everything on the dash or something, so that I could talk to you while I'm driving. I don't know if this is the same for you guys, but I tend to get like most of my ideas and creative thinking while I'm driving. I think it's because it's a little meditative. You can kind of zone out without doing too much, but yeah, that's gonna be something I get soon. Sorry about the air conditioning noise. It's getting hot. It's already 91 degrees out, and it's just gonna keep getting hotter. So Home Goods had so much. I was in there for an hour, just looking at everything. There was honestly so much, it was a little overwhelming. And they were still missing, like they had a lot of shelves and stuff set up, but they were still missing some stuff that I kind of thought that they would have had. They really didn't have that many blankets, maybe like 4 here, that were like Halloween related. And they had some soap dispensers. They had like lots of baking stuff and a shit ton of Rae Dunn. I was honestly surprised. So I kind of hope that that's like deterring the resellers. I did find the one mug that I've been looking for a few years, so I was really happy to find that. Lots of like party wear, stuff like that. The one thing that I was really looking for are those haunted house plates. I saw them like years and years ago, and I'm really regretting not picking them up whenever I saw them originally. So yeah, they didn't have any plates like that, but they had like lots of serving dishes and towels. They had a shit ton of towels, mugs, candles. I don't even know if I filmed the candles, to be honest. There were so many people in there, and I feel like I was really in the way of the employees. I was getting a lot of dirty looks from them, even though I was like trying to stay out of everybody's way. I think the employees just didn't really seem with it today. They seemed really annoyed that I was like right there looking at all the Halloween stuff while they were trying to put it away, but also like I'm very aware of my surroundings and didn't want to bother them, so I kept leaving and coming back whenever I noticed that they weren't standing by that shelf. Anyways, we're gonna go over to At Home. So it was funny, while I was driving I got an email alert, and whenever I pulled in here I ended up looking at it and it said, "Happy birthday, Jody." So from At Home, and I got a 15% off coupon for my entire purchase. So I'm kind of hoping they have a little bit more over there. I saw the one thing where it's like this pumpkin with these skeletons coming out of it, and I think it's adorable, so I'm really hoping to get that. And yeah, I don't know, but I thought it was really cool. So like, cool trick, not really a cool trick, but little tip: if you tend to go shopping in places specifically that will send email coupons or anything like that, I always set my birthday to be in like July or August, so then I can get coupons to use towards the Halloween stuff. Yeah, I think that's everything. So, okay, let's head on over to At Home and see what they have. Don't mind the hat head because I had to take it off and it's getting way too freaking hot out here. Anyways, At Home didn't really have that much more than they did last time. Still, I don't think would have warranted me making a trip out here if that's the only thing that they had. So again, Home Goods for the win. I'm staring at a Kirkland's right now, right across the street from me, but I don't think they have any other Halloween stuff out yet. So we're gonna skip them. And I'm just gonna head on over to Bath and Body Works and Marshalls. I heard that like Marshalls and TJ Maxx are finally starting to put some of their stuff out. So I'm gonna check there, grab something to eat because I'm starving, and then head on home for our little adventure later. Okay, let's see and hope that I can find some things in Marshall's and Bath and Body Works. Okay, I just had some lunch at Chipotle and I'm feeling a little better. It's been a while since I've had Chipotle, honestly. But Marshall's really had nothing at all. They had one little section with like just a couple things sprinkled on the shelves. And Bath and Body Works didn't have anything new in there. I returned my thing and looked around, but yeah, nothing we haven't already seen. So I'm kind of hoping the things that we have been missing, those would be part of like their second release thing that they normally do. So I think from what I was told based on talking to some of the Bath and Body Works employees, it's usually 2 weeks, I think, after their initial like launch, which was on the 18th, I think. Yeah, it was the 18th. Sorry, I had to think for a minute. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home. It's supposed to storm today, but on the way. So I don't know what our plans are going to be for later tonight. Our original plan was to go out on the motorcycle, meet up with some friends for dinner, and I don't know, probably end up at a brewery like always. So I'm curious to see how our night's gonna go, but I'm still gonna continue to vlog and see where the day takes us. But yeah, I want to get home before it starts storming. Look at how dark the clouds are behind me. But also there was like I've been hearing about Crumble. People have been freaking out like, oh my god, Crumble's amazing. So I decided to go in there and I was just gonna get like a 4-pack, 2 for me and 2 for Joey. But I was unimpressed. Honestly, I left without even buying anything. I didn't realize that they only had like certain flavors at the time, and they were all like not that great, so I didn't end up getting any of them. But I'm curious if you've tried Crumble and what you think about it. Crazy. I literally feel like I'm in the middle of a fucking microburst right now. But this stop sign just fell over. This tree just fell into the road. Like, what the hell? See the stop sign? Nope, you can't because the mirror's holding you back. Jeez, oh man. It literally just ripped it down. I'm surprised these little things over here are doing okay, but I couldn't imagine being on a motorcycle right now. Trying to ride through this. You'd literally be getting blown all over the road. Joey just called and he was like, yeah, I don't think we're going out on the bikes tonight. So he still hasn't talked to our friends to figure out exactly what we're doing. But I don't know. It wasn't supposed to storm. We looked at the weather last night and then we looked at the weather again this morning to see what was going to go on. I just think it's been so fucking hot this week. I don't know about where you guys have been. Actually, more than just this week. It's been like the past 2 or 3 weeks. It has been unbearably hot. I have a really low heat tolerance. So the colder it is, the better it is for me. Like, I only feel like a normal human being when it's freaking cold outside. So I think it's just because of the humidity and how hot it's been. Like, we've been having these crazy storms. But I really love a summer storm. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be terrified of storms whenever I was little, like terrified. And I think it's because of my obsession with The Wizard of Oz and having seen it so many times. I literally thought that like every storm that we were getting, I was going to get blown away and, never come back or like get stuck in Oz or something. But anyways, ever since I talked to our local weather guy, Joe DiNardo, so if you're from Pittsburgh, you know who he is and how iconic he is and the legend that he's left behind. But because of Joe DiNardo, my fear of storms and stuff has completely dissipated, and I really appreciate them. That's like our next dream house we're gonna eventually build, but I need a wraparound porch that I can sit out on and watch the storms. So as far as everything else in the summer, they can go fuck off. But I really do love a nice summer storm. Just not driving in it. But it is starting to sprinkle here. You can see like in front of me it's pouring. So we'll see where the day leads us. I think there's an accident up ahead because nobody's moving at all, even whenever the light is green. But I feel really bad because there's a couple next to me in a convertible, and it's really starting to rain now, and thunder and all that stuff. So let's talk about some of the stuff that we saw in the stores today. So obviously tons of gnomes, which, I mean, they've had a good run. I think it's about time to say goodbye to the gnomes. Like we have enough of them for every damn holiday. But they had those pretty witches, which I didn't end up taking a video of because they're the same thing every year. Lots of Ray Dunn stuff, and I'm really happy to say that I've been able to get my hands on some things that I've been wanting for a few years, and it really seems like whoever is listening out there is really listening, because there have been so many complaints about inventory levels and how it's really impossible to get a hold of these things, and all the resellers come in and they grab them and then sell them for a shit ton of money. And yeah, there's this girl, I don't know if it's a girl, but I'm assuming that it's a girl. There's this person who has a booth at one of our local, it's like kind of a flea market, or also like a garage sale, indoor garage sale type thing. But she has a whole booth set up of just all these like Ray Dunn things that she's hoarded from every holiday. And she had every single one of the items that I like. Like, normally I don't like Ray Dunn stuff. It's very plain and boring, and I don't know. There's just certain things, like with the Halloween line, that I really like. So, yeah. She had everything in this booth that I've been wanting for so long. But I absolutely refuse to give money to anybody who's reselling this stuff. Like, the thing that I bought at Bath & Body Works, I guess I can kind of explain the situation. I went in there the day after their launch. So I think I was in there July 19th. And I was really excited about there being like Halloween stuff in the stores. And they had all the things that like normally we don't get to see because people just swoop in and buy them, like the resellers. Kind of getting back on that topic. So us like Halloween enthusiasts don't really get the chance to buy the things that we want because we got to be one step ahead of these resellers. So while I was in the store, I was talking to the employees. They were getting me excited. I asked them about how you receive coupons because I used to get them in the mail all the time, and I don't have any emails from them, and I have like 2 emails set up through them. And they were like, oh, well, you have to download the app, which I could have swore that I've had before. But we got new phones, so maybe it just, I don't know. So I re-logged in to my account, and I had like a $10 off coupon, and then they ended up giving me like an extra 15% off. But still, the thing that I bought, I got the Raven candle holder thingy, which is beautiful and I love it. It's a really, really nice piece. It's good quality. But it was still way more expensive than I wanted to pay for it. And as soon as I got home, I like immediately had buyer's remorse. And it's not like it was even that expensive. It was just, I know last year I kind of got that guy that his tongue sticks out. He looks like a monster. And I kind of regretted buying that too, just because I felt like that money could be used for something else. I could buy a lot more mugs. I could buy a lot more with that money. So, I don't know. I thought about it and I decided to return the Raven. And I've never, ever in my entire existence have ever returned a Halloween item. But I just really felt like for me it wasn't worth it, and I'm not at all saying that it isn't worth it for other people, or that like, oh, I wouldn't spend my money on that, because I did. But there are far more things that I knew that I wanted that were on my wish list that I could have gotten with that money, and the Raven was literally just a last minute splurge that I wasn't accounting for in my Halloween budget. So I guess my message here is, don't feel like you need to keep up with everybody else in the Halloween community who's out there like spending a shit ton of money and buying these items that, you know, might not be a good financial choice for them. I know there's a lot of pressure, maybe not so much anymore, but there used to be in the past, especially on Instagram, to buy all the things. So that's something that I am wanting to be conscious of this year, is just sticking to my budget, finding the items that I really want, and trying not to buy anything outside of that unless it's, you know, like $20 or less. I think that's an easy swing. But yeah, it's really starting to rain now. My phone's about to die because of how hot it's been, and I've been recording today. So I'm gonna get home and see what else we're doing. Clups, the fuck you doing, dude? Hey.
Hi, Dad.
Everything okay?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
We were checking for rabbits.
Oh.
So we just got home from our friend's house. I didn't really film while I was there, but we had some pizzas that they made on their smoker. And
Pellet grill. What the hell's he doing?
I don't know, what is he doing? Clops! Probably chasing after that fucking baby. Had a little drink. I ended up pouring out that Jacko latte or whatever it was. It was good, but it was just, woo! Really heavy, and it felt not so good in the belly, but it tasted good. It was like a very heavy stout, and I don't drink dark beers or anything like that at all, so yeah. But I'm exhausted. I actually only got like 4.5 hours of sleep last night, so we're just out here letting the girls out. It cooled down like 20 degrees from what it was earlier. I'm pretty sure. What? Oh my god, is it crusty? Joey's chasing after the cat so he doesn't kill the fucking rabbits. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I was in a microburst earlier. It took me an hour to go like 3 miles because traffic was like at a complete standstill, and my phone completely died. So I didn't have a phone or anything in like a really bad situation, in case of anything like happening for over an hour. And whenever I got a little bit closer to home, the power was out in a bunch of places. So yeah, it was really bad, but it went from like 94 down to like 69. So it dropped a lot in temperature, and it's like really cool outside. It kind of feels like fall right now. But anyways, we're really tired, and it's only like 9:30 at night. So we're gonna put our jammies on and relax, and then tomorrow I am going to get up and edit while Joey is still sleeping, and do my journaling and my tarot reading or oracle reading, and then we're gonna go out to the UFO festival and also the UFO conference. So just like a quick little thing before tomorrow. I'm gonna do like a full story on this, but just a little general thing is that there was a UFO that crashed in a town back in the 60s or 70s. Bless you, you alright? You sound like your dad. Yeah, I could tell. And they have a festival every year where they just, honestly, it's like a fundraiser type thing for the, I'm sorry, I fucked up my toe somehow. I think I have tendonitis in my big toe. Sorry, I'm off topic. You could tell my ADHD medicine has worn off. Anyways, there was a UFO crash. What year did Kecksburg happen?
Huh?
What year did Kecksburg happen? Was it in the 60s or 70s?
What year did I graduate?
Jesus Christ.
What'd you say?
What year did Kecksburg happen?
December 8th, 1965.
So the 60s. So they have like this little fair basically where they try to raise funds for the fire hall. They have like little church. It's like a church fair. Wouldn't you call it like a church fair?
It is kind of.
Like bingo and yucky food. They'll have like a band or something play, but the thing that's interesting about what we're doing tomorrow is that it's a conference. So it gathers like all the people in the area who have had recent paranormal experiences, and you learn about like where they were from, what happened, stuff like that. So we're in a big paranormal hotspot, being that we are on Chestnut Ridge. So I'm really interested to see. And I also have a story about something that happened not too long ago. Is she inside or outside of the fence?
What?
Creepy. Do my face. Ah, ew.
That's pretty cool lighting.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing tomorrow, but I'm gonna wake up early. And you haven't been in one of my videos in a while. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm gonna do my stuff and then spend the day. I don't know how long we're gonna last because the building that they're doing this conference in is not air conditioned. There's a bunch of sweaty people like packed in there in chairs where you're like literally elbow to elbow with other people, and it's supposed to be really fucking hot tomorrow. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but we're gonna go in and put our jammies on and relax for the night. Yeah, go to sleep. I'm exhausted. It's been a fucking day. So okay, we will see you tomorrow. Good morning. So I just got done eating my breakfast. We have pancakes and sausage every Sunday. It's kind of become a tradition in our house, but I am finishing my iced coffee and snuggling with Zeta, and I'm going to start doing some cleaning up and getting ready to go to the UFO festival today. So I posted a video on YouTube this morning. I just made my Instagram post for Sam Halloween Happy's 100 Days Until Halloween Photo Challenge, which I highly suggest participating in and sharing. It is so fun to find pictures or take pictures every day and post them and just meet like new people in the Halloween community. That is my most favorite part, is just knowing that I'm not the only other person out there who lives a spooky lifestyle, and Halloween life is just so it's part of my life. It's always been a part of my life. So finding other people of the same interests is a lot of fun. So yeah, we kind of have a busy day ahead of us. We are gonna go to the UFO festival. I need to stop at the store and grab like some random groceries for this week that we've run out of. Yeah, and then just come home, probably make some dinner and relax a little bit. I want to start editing the other videos that I've started making. I have like 3 of them that I need to put together and post. I want to be all caught up with the dates and stuff, because the one that I posted this morning was actually from July 10th and the 14th, I think. So I want to get in the habit of posting real time, like just within a couple days of filming, I want to have it posted on my channel. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend, or has had a wonderful weekend by the time you're watching this. And yeah, I'm excited to see what we're going to get into today and what we're going to hear about all the stuff that has been happening in the area. It's really interesting. So I will try to show you around. They have like a little indoor area where they have like paranormal investigators, people who are just in the local community who have had experiences, some like random crafting vendors and stuff like that. And then we will go over to like the actual conference. So we will see.
Humanoid must not escape.
Well, we didn't last very long. It's fucking hot out here. It's 95. We both are sweating. My hair in my mouth. We stayed for the conference for about an hour. Then it got a little too hot to handle in there, but I did take note of some of the things that have been reported recently. So we're gonna go get something to eat. But I got some kettle corn and a shirt. I'll have to do a little haul when we get home. Look, a thunderbird. Haha, just a hawk. It's here. Look at the hair.
You're like creamer.
We gotta brush the hair, but oh my god. Hey, so it's... Took my watch off. Look at my fucking tan line from wearing my watch. It's like 7:30, almost 8 o'clock at this point. We came, well, okay. We left the UFO festival. We went to lunch, well, lunch/dinner at like 3 o'clock, and then headed over to Walmart to grab a few things and came back home, and both of us were exhausted. The heat really took it out of us today. So Joey ended up falling asleep on the couch. I went in the bedroom and laid across the bed with the dogs and just kind of like chilled out for a little bit. And now we're watching the documentary that we learned about during the UFO conference. So we only lasted about an hour and a half there. The heat was literally so unbearable. My phone kept overheating. I couldn't take pictures, I couldn't take videos, anything like that until it cooled down. So I really didn't get a whole lot of footage there. But I took a lot of notes during the conference for as long as we were in there. We were in the conference for like an hour, and then we walked around for about a half an hour and got some stuff. But we're watching a documentary that was recommended by Eric Altman, who is a local Bigfoot researcher. And yeah, the dogs needed to go out, so they're doing that. But it's definitely going to storm tonight, so it's like just been so hot. I don't know about where you guys are, but it has been one of the hottest summers that I can remember in like a really long time. But yeah, don't mind my makeup. I've been like rubbing my eyes and shit. It's like really calm, and like this is the calm before the storm right now. But anyways, I am probably going to end it here. I did get a few things while we were at the festival, so maybe tomorrow I can kind of do a little haul for you and show you what I got, what Joey got, and then yeah, I'm gonna start planning out some of my videos. I know some of you said that you'd be interested in seeing my weight loss stuff and the vow renewal stuff and just kind of like everything in between. So in the middle of doing Halloween stuff, I'm gonna try to pepper some other random things in there too. But yeah, it just feels so good to be back. I've missed YouTubing, I've missed picking up my camera and going out and shooting stuff and going to cemeteries and doing all of that. I just feel like, one, it's been really hot to go out and do that kind of stuff. But I've also been like super busy with work and working out and, you know, getting myself into a routine. So adding YouTube to the mix and all of that stuff, I think, is just gonna help me more. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed kind of like our little weekend vlog. I know I didn't really film as much as I probably should have or wanted to, but being that my phone was overheating and plans kind of got changed around, things were a little bit different. But I think that's everything. Yeah, it's so weird outside right now. There's like literally no breeze. It's just stagnant. Disgusting. It could be like 50 degrees all year round. I'd be good with that. No, I do need some days where it's like 70 degrees. What is on my phone? But I am definitely a fall winter type of girl. Fall, winter, spring. I just can't do summer, especially being chubby and trying to deal with all this. No thanks. Okay, I'm done. Oliver, are you done going potty? Are you done going potty? It's my little garden area outside our door. It's kind of a mess right now because I don't have my feeders filled, so the animals tend to get a little weird. I need to put my corn back on for the squirrels. This is where I got my poison ivy. Like, I cleaned out all underneath the tree here and I started working underneath that tree, and yeah, that's when it happened. But okay,